Hey there, fellow tech enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel. Today we've got something exciting in store for you. We are going to dive into the world of hosting your website on AWS, and to be precise, I will show you how to create an incredible website using S3 and Cloudfront. That's right, we'll be unleashing the power of Amazon Web Services to supercharge your web presence. So grab your notepad and let's get started. First things first, let's understand what AWS S3 and Cloudfront are. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. It is a scalable cloud storage service provided by Amazon Web Services. It is designed to store and retrieve data and is often used for a wide range of purposes, including data backups, archiving, content distribution, and hosting static websites. So in essence, it provides secure, scalable, and cost-effective storage solution for businesses and developers. For Amazon Cloudfront, it is a global content delivery network that accelerates the distribution of web content to users, improves website performance, and enhances the overall user experience. It is widely used by businesses and organizations to ensure fast and reliable content delivery for their websites and applications across the globe. Combining these two tools, you can create a blazing fast website with global reach. Now let's get our hands dirty. I'll guide you step by step on getting started with creating S3 bucket. You will learn how to create a bucket, configure it, upload your website files, and it's super easy, I promise. Alright, so let's begin by heading over to console.aws.amazon.com. So once you are in this page, you'll be presented with a console homepage, and this will show you some of the recent visited resources that you've checked out. But for this round, we are looking for S3. So there are multiple ways you can access S3 by utilizing the search option at the top here, or you can go to all services and then you should be able to find this under storage. So once you're in the storage, you should see the S3. Just click on that. Right, so in the S3 menu, what we're going to do is we're going to create a bucket. So you see the option at the top showing up here as create a bucket. So simply click on create a bucket and we'll give the bucket a name. So for me, I'm going to create a website for my cloud training sessions. So what I'm going to do is I'll just type in Coffee Cloud. So that will be the name of my bucket. So this is coffeecloud.com. I'll leave that a region of US East, North Virginia. And I'll leave the settings as it is, but under the block public access, since I want this website to be publicly available, I'm going to ensure that I remove the blocking option for public access. So I'll uncheck this option here, and then I will check this option to acknowledge that I want to make this bucket public. Then scroll all the way to the bottom and click on create bucket. Right, so the bucket is created successfully, and now we can put in our website resources in this bucket. So to do that, let's head over to the bucket, open the bucket up, and then click on upload. So from here, we can add all the files that we need for this website. So to do that, let's click on add files, navigate to the folder where the file is located. So in my case, I'll click on download and I have the file in this folder. I'll just click on that, open it. I'll first of all select all the single files. So what I'll do is I'll just click on the one at the top and scroll to the very one at the very bottom, hold down the shift key and click on that. So that will select every single file listed here except for the folders, and I'll click open. So now it will upload all the files here, but I need to upload other folders as well. So what I'll do is I'll click on add folders, and then I'll upload the folders one by one. So I'll start with the fonts. Click upload and click folder again. Go back one folder, select the image, click upload and click upload here too. So I'm just going to do it for all the folders that I have. So in your case, if you have multiple folders, you just have to follow straight through to the same process. Okay, so almost done. Right, so this is the last folder I need to upload. Once I have all the files that I need and folders, scroll to the very bottom and click upload. This will take a while to complete. So in my case, it's going to take about roughly like 3 minutes to complete. So depending on the size of the files you have, it might take even longer. Right, so now all the files have been uploaded successfully to my bucket. So what we can do is that we can now go straight into the bucket by clicking on the close button here, and then you see all the files has been uploaded successfully. So we're going to go into the property section of this bucket. So once you click on the property, you will be presented with these options, but scroll to the very bottom of the page and you see the option for static website hosting. So this is what we're going to use to enable our website. So to do that, click on the edit button and click on enable, and you will see the option of index document. So you have to type in the index file that you have. So mine is name index.html, so I'll just type in index.html, and if you have any error file, then you can type it in here. It could be probably for error or just an error HTML. So whatever the name might be, just type it in there, but this is optional. So if you don't have it, that's not going to be a problem. So now, once you have that defined, scroll to the bottom and click on save. Once the file is saved, you'll be presented with the option where you have this link to access your website. But we're not going to click on the link yet. So this will be your link for accessing your website, but we want to make this public. So we have to head over to the permission area and then ensure that our bucket is public. Okay, so let's head over to the permission tab. So scroll back to the top and then click on permissions. Once you click on it, scroll to the bottom to the bucket policies and click on edit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the policy JSON file in here. So I'll paste this one at the bottom of this YouTube video. So to do that, I'll just paste that in here. And all I have to do is just change the name in here to my bucket name. So my bucket name is coffeecloud.com. And then I'll head to the bottom. You might see an error of network failure, but don't worry so much about it. Just click on save settings and it should be good. So this is saved successfully. So let's head back to the property area and scroll to the bottom where we have the static URL for our website. So under the static website hosting, now we can open this one in a new tab and it should open up our website. So this will get your website running. So as you can see, my website is available and it's publicly available, and anyone can really access my website from around the world. But I want my website to be highly accessible, so I'm going to utilize the Cloudfront for that matter, to ensure that when users around the world access it, this will be cached in AWS Edge location so that it will be faster and will have less latency whenever they load up the website. Right, so let's head to Cloudfront for this. So to do that, in the search option here, just type in Cloudfront and then select Cloudfront. So once you're in the Cloudfront menu, just go to create Cloudfront distribution, click on that, and for the origin, you're going to specify the URL we are currently using to access this content. So that will be this URL at the top here, which is what we got from the static page of our S3 bucket. So I'm just going to copy it, head back to the Cloudfront and paste this in here. And I'm just going to keep the port 80 because I've not enabled HTTPS for this website. If you're interested to see how to set this up with HTTPS and also even utilize your own domain name, just leave a comment at the bottom and I'll create another video that I will demo that as well. All right, so I'm going to stick with port 80. So that means the website will be on HTTP. And then I'll scroll down to the WAF rule. So with a web application firewall, this is essentially a protection for your website. It will protect against common known exploits like SQL injection, cross-site scripting, buffer overflow, and also protect against some security vulnerabilities as well. So it's really a good thing to deploy in your environment to ensure that you have these mechanisms protecting your website. But I'm not going to use this for this session, so I'm just going to click on do not enable for now. If you're in a production environment, then I strongly recommend that you utilize a WAF to protect your web content. So once you have that one defined, I'm going to leave the rest of the settings as it is, and then I'll click on create distribution. This will take a while to deploy, so it's essentially going to push out your website from the original location, which is this S3 bucket, to global locations, edge locations around the world, so that each time any of your customers try to load up the website, it's not going to travel all the way to the original server where you deploy your resource. It will have it deploy and cache in edge locations around the world, and then it will deploy it from any of those edge locations close to the customer. That means the round trip will be much shorter, meaning less latency for a customer to load up our website. So like I said, this will take a bit of time to fully deploy. So as you can see, the modified state here is showing us it's still in deployment. So I'll leave it for a while to fully deploy this. All right, so this took about 15 minutes to complete. So if you are setting this up, just bear in mind that this might take a bit of time to deploy to all the edge locations. So mine is fully completed. So to access the content now, we have to use this distributed domain name here. So I'm just going to click on that one, and then if I load this up, it should now load up my website as well. So as you can see, this is now utilizing the content delivery service of AWS, and my website is now globally available, and my customers are going to be extremely happy because whenever they try to load up my website, there's not going to be any latency. So this is the end of this video. If this video really helped you out and you enjoyed it, please do well to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.